Dr. Gemma, written by Margaret Wilde, illustrated by Kerry Millard. When Gemma Chan grows up, she wants to be a doctor. Her friends like being her patients. Doctor, I've got a stomachache, says Zara. You will need to rest, Gemma tells her. When I was sick, my grandma told me to sleep and have lots of liquids. Doctor, I can't breathe too well, wheezes Ahmed. You might have asthma like me, says Gemma. Dr. Antonelli gave me a puffer for my asthma. Doctor, I've got a bad cough and a runny nose, snuffles Brad. Your mum might give you something for it, says Gemma. Last time I had a cold, Mum bought medicine for me at the supermarket. After her friends have gone home, Gemma still wants to play doctors. You can be a sick baby, she tells Dad. So Mum puts Dad on her knee. What a big bouncing baby, says Gemma. Now what's the problem, Mrs. Chan? He has a fever, says Mum. No appetite, and he cries a lot. Wah! Wails Dad. Gemma looks in Dad's ears, in his mouth, and up his nose. This child has an earache, says Gemma. I'll write a prescription for the medicine. Remember to make sure it's kept safely out of reach. Thank you, Doctor, says Mum. Boodle, noodle, strudel, says Dad. His first words, says Gemma. You must be so proud of him, Mrs. Chan. The next morning, Gemma wakes up with a temperature and feels too sick to play. So Mum takes her to see a real doctor. Dr. Antonelli asks Gemma some questions and asks her to open her mouth wide. You have a throat infection, says Dr. Antonelli. You will need to have medicine and stay in bed until you are better. She writes a prescription and Gemma and Mum take it to the chemist. When they're back home again, Mum and Dad tuck Gemma into bed. Mum gives Gemma her medicine. Dad brings her a cool drink and reads her a story. She likes being Dr. Gemma Chan, but sometimes it's all right being just Gemma Chan, patient.